I was so angry. I went to the kitchen. I took a knife. 2 days, I would not talk to anybody. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Doreen or Dodo or Dodo, whatever you want to call me. And if you're not new here, hey boo, what's up? What's good? What's popping? Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed, and let's dive right into today's video. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be sharing the different ways that God has changed my life, or God has changed me. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is my anger management. Guys, when I was younger, I used to have, I don't want to call it anger issues, but I had a problem managing anger, okay? And I really didn't realize it was a problem until something happened when I was about 11 or 12. I can't really remember how old I was. But basically, yeah, my brothers were playing football in the parlor inside the house, and it was irritating me, it was annoying. I was in secondary school at the time, I think SS1 or 2 or so, and they were playing ball inside the house in the evening. There was no light. I was very irritated, and I don't know, and I was like, that ball should not touch me, which is something I always say to them when they're playing. That thing you're playing with must not touch me. Don't kick it to me, don't kick it to my eye, just don't let it touch me, okay? And I was threatening that if that ball touches me, I'm going to tear that ball, I'm going to bust it open, I'm not going to see that ball again. And then one of them, I don't even remember who it was, one of them kicked the ball to my eye. And guys, I was so angry. I went to the kitchen, I took a knife. Don't worry, I didn't kill anybody. I took a knife and I bust this ball open. Like, I wanted to show them that I can say something and do it. And when I finished doing it, I'm like, what did I just do? Why did I do that? Like, my brothers were shocked. They did not think that I would ever do that. And my mom came back. My mom scolded me. She's like, I don't understand. What kind of anger is that? Why would you do that? That means you can hit somebody, you can kill somebody. My father came back, he scolded me because he was even the one that bought the ball initially for them. He was like, how can I buy something and you think you want to destroy it because you're angry, blah blah blah. And that was the day I knew that if I let this thing grow, it was going to turn into a very, very big problem. And from that day, henceforth, it was like number 2 on my prayer list. God, please take this anger away. I don't want to be angry. I can't have anger issues. This happened, like, I'm 21 now. This was like 9 years ago. But guys, God really changed my life then, because I'm just imagining if, like, I didn't realize there was a problem and I went on like that. You just see this sweet girl. This sweet looking girl would have been breaking things and destroying things, slapping people when she's angry. And that was, I'm like, nah, I can't be a violent person. And the devil was about to place a very strong hold on my life with anger, and I'm like, nah, it's not going to happen. I can't be this person. I'm human, I'll still get angry and stuff like that. But now, like, I don't react out of anger. I'm not that kind of person. Like, I'm not even one of those people that when they're angry they'll start shouting and, why would you do that? That's not me. Like, when I'm angry, I'm literally quiet. Like, I went to the extreme end of what I thought I was going to be. When I'm angry, I'm quiet. I'm trying to think about what happened so that I don't react. Like, I know how to manage my anger very, very well now, and I'm just very grateful that God changed that about me. So the second thing that God really changed about my life is my mood swings. Guys, I used to think that this thing was normal, okay? I didn't even know that it was a problem like that. But there was this particular year, it was 2018, I was in second year at the time, and I used to have mood swings a lot. Like, that year I actually went through a lot. Like, life really threw life threw a lot at me. But I was the kind of person that once something was happening, it will show. Like, I didn't know how to be happy and be cheerful when things were going wrong, when something was on my mind. And the annoying part is I would not even talk about it, or sometimes even when I did talk about it, like, I'll just get moody. Like, it's okay to feel sad, it's okay to feel down sometimes, but I used to dwell. I used to enjoy, like, I don't know if I used to enjoy it, to be honest, but I would dwell in that moodiness. Like, I would stay there 2 days, I would not talk to anybody. I'll just be crying, thinking about what happened. Sometimes I'll not be crying, I'll be giving everybody attitude, I'll be rude. And the thing is, at that point in time, I used to justify it because what used to happen used to be big things. I'll just be like, oh, I beg, this thing happened, there's nothing I can do, this is how I am. Anybody that does not like it should get out. They need to understand that something's wrong with me. And then I thought it was normal, okay? But it actually is not. It is not. like, I'm so grateful that God has taken me to a place where I can find joy and peace when things aren't going right. Because the thing is, things will always go wrong in this life. Like, things will not always go as planned. You fail sometimes. You get sick. People will get sick. Like, a lot of things will happen. And the funny thing is, it wasn't constant, okay? I was still a very happy girl, cheerful girl, always playing, always friendly, always making jokes and stuff. But once I'm in that mood, hey, you just want to leave the room for me, because I feel like I used to be the most irritating person to be around, because I would be so awfully quiet. I know when someone is always like the person like cheerful, laughing and stuff, when the person is quiet, it's uncomfortable. Like, my silence then used to be so uncomfortable. And after that year, I just made a choice. I was not going to let this thing make me. I was not going to be moody for no reason. Like, who said mood swings were normal? And like, there's so many people that they will just wake up in the morning and they'll just be moody. Like, they'll just decide that today is the day I don't talk to anybody, I'm not in a good mood. What happened? Nothing. Like, nothing happened. You can't explain why you're in a bad mood. And I'm not even talking about hormones here, because I know that sometimes when your period is closed, or you're your period, or you're ovulating, you can have hormonal changes and can cause you to have mood swings here and there. That's different. I had to make a choice and let God help me. I remember from 2019 until date, I said, tell God, when something bad happens, I'll be like, okay, God, I don't want this thing to spoil my mood. I don't want to, if I don't even want to tell anybody, it doesn't need to affect the way I talk to anybody. I don't have to give anybody attitude because of it. I don't have to be rude. And to be very honest, it was a long process, but I feel like I finally come to a place, and it's still a process, to be honest. Nobody's perfect. But I feel like I finally come to a place where I find joy even when like things aren't going right. I can still relate with people without my mood, like without transferring my aggression or transferring my pain to anybody. It's really not a good thing. And yes, guys, that's something that God really changed about me. And this is something you're going through, especially. I feel like you should really take it seriously. People that have the most mood swings most times are people that when they're in a good mood, they can make everybody happy. Like, they're so playful, so happy, funny and stuff like that. They are the ones that the devil will be allowing to have nonsense, moodiness, mood swings. Like, it's terrible. So please, if you go through this, please pray it out, okay? You're a child of God. Like, God's plan for you is not to be moody all the days of your life, for you to be sad, gloomy, walking as if the whole world is on your shoulders. That's not the plan. Yeah, that's another thing that God changed about my life. The next thing that God has changed about me is my big mouth. Guys, I don't want to say I have, my mouth is sharp, but guys, I'm that person that when someone is saying nonsense, I want to show you that you're saying nonsense. So I want to reply you. I want to make you feel stupid. I want to make you feel foolish. That, see, bros, you're yarning dust. Like, I'm that kind of person that when I see someone giving hot takes, I'm just like, nope. No, you're saying rubbish. And I wasn't even the kind of person that would go around being rude to people for no reason. Let's say I go to buy something and the person is wasting time, I'm not like shouting at them. The person does something, I'm shouting, hey, this, that. No, that was not me. I was not rude. I was not But when someone actually like deserves it, like when someone is talking to me and they are I'm like, hold up. I want to give them bass. Like, as they're giving me, I want to give them back. I don't even care. I want to let you know they are saying rubbish. But guys, God has really changed that about me. Like, wow. But right now, I've gotten to a point where sometimes I'm seeing someone's hot takes on my WhatsApp, and sometimes I'm already at the point of replying. I'm already typing, and Holy Spirit is like, delete it. I'm like, oh God, wait. Let me just give this person a 2 piece of my mind. Let me just give this person small something for them to think about for the day. But guys, like, delete it. Say LOL. Sometimes even in my DMs, like someone is replying my status to give me an opinion that I did not ask for. On a normal day, I want to really like put you in your place. But Holy Spirit is like, nope. Say LOL, ignore the message, move on. And it's so hard. Sometimes I'm trying like, oh, let me just talk to this person now. But God has really changed me, and it's still a work in process, to be honest. It's something that still happens. I still see nonsense from time to time, and I'm forcing myself to literally like ignore it. And yeah, we thank God for how far we've come. So yeah, that's another thing that God has changed about me. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my love walk. And what do I mean by this? In my relationships with people, like with my friends, I feel like my love walk has really like strengthened and be solidified. I don't even know the English to use, but like I love people a lot more genuinely now. I understand them. I try to see people the way God sees them. Like these days, even when my friend is doing something I don't like, or my friend does something I don't like and stuff like that, I don't come from a place of attack, like I'm trying to fight you anymore. I'm coming from a place of understanding, a place of love. And I've noticed that I haven't really been having fallouts with my friends or arguments or drama. I can't remember the last time I had a fight with somebody. Like throughout, I don't remember, because these days I literally just, I'm a lot more, I don't want to say understanding, but yes, because when you love someone you kind of understand them. I understand what people go through a lot more. I'm a lot more, I've always been understanding. I don't know how to explain it, guys, but like I try to see people the way God sees them. So instead of seeing you as that person that did this to me and did that to me, I try to think of, maybe this person is doing this from a place of brokenness and sadness. Maybe this person is hurt. So like instead of me to come from like a place of attack, like I'm trying to attack you, I'm coming from a place of, I want to understand you, I want to make peace and stuff like that. Like I'm not very I want to fight you anymore. Like I'm just not like that anymore. And it has really helped my friendships, especially like really, it has really helped my friendships. I'm a lot more forgiving. I think that's the word I've been looking for. I'm a lot more forgiving, accepting. There are so many people I talk to these days that I can't believe I'm still talking to because of the things they've done to me in the past. I'm just like, how am I still talking to you? God has really just helped my heart to love more and be more accommodating and just see people the way God sees them, okay, and be more compassionate. So a lot of times when people are even doing things that I'd normally be angry at or irritated at, I'm even feeling compassion, because I feel like only a hurt person will be trying to hurt somebody like this. So I even want to pray for you that you won't be hurt anymore, that kind of thing. So yes, that's one thing that has changed about me. The last thing that God has really changed about me is inconsistency, guys. With my relationship with God, I used to be very inconsistent. Like this month I'm like on fire, praying, reading my Bible, this that goes. I want to preach, I want to this. The next month I literally cannot be bothered. Like I don't care. Like I'm just haga. It's almost like, who was that person or who is this one? Like that's how I was in 2020 especially. God really helped my consistency, and I feel like consistency is more than just the action. It's more than just you're praying, you're reading your Bible. It's more about your heart posture, because the truth is you probably forget to do your Bible study and pray some days, but you can still be consistent in your walk with God, meaning your heart posture is still inclined to God. You still love the way God says you should love. God is more focused on what happens on the inside than what we actually show on the outside, because you can be doing all these things and nothing's happening to you inside. Like all these ones can just be eye service for show, for people to clap for you and stuff like that. So yes, God is more concerned about what happens on the inside of us, and I feel like, yeah, God has really helped my consistency. And yeah, guys, those are the things that God has changed about my life. It's actually a whole lot, but I just thought to come and share a few and just let you know that God can actually change you. If there's any traits that I feel like you don't like at all, or you feel like you struggle with, God can actually help you change. And it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm a liar, oh, I used to steal before, oh, I used to kill before, I don't want to kill anymore. No, it doesn't have to be big per se. It can be little things like, oh, I feel like I'm too rude to people, or I feel like I get angry easily, or I feel like I'm not very compassionate. When people tell me things, I don't really care much and stuff like that. Or there's some things that your friends are always telling you that you do, and the first step to actually changing all these things, admitting that you actually have the problem in the first place. Like God cannot help who you are pretending to be. It's who you really are that He will help. So you have to come clean. God, I struggle with this. It could be lying, because lying is something that we take for granted. But if you're the kind of person that is very easy for you to lie, you are 30 minutes away, but immediately someone calls you, the person is not even trying to quarrel with you or anything, you're already lying. I'm already there, I'm taking my bath, but you're sleeping. Like all these things, all these little things that we feel like are so little, that actually translate to big things. God can always help you change. You just have to come clean. Don't pretend. Admit that you have these problems, but it's very possible to change. Don't just accept certain things. Don't accept that I have anger issues. Don't accept that this is the way I am. I was born like this. My father is like this. So yes, in my family, we are this. You don't need to accept all that. You can always be a better version of yourself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave in the comment section below if there's anything that resonated with you. What do you think that God has changed about you? And yeah, guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.